Morning, Buddy Webb, Midland, Texas. Sad news this morning. A police officer yesterday died in the line of duty here in Midland, Texas. Officer Heidelberg. I've got my Facebook up here, and you can see a Midland Reporter Telegram article saying that Heidelberg is MPD's first fallen officer since '61, and I'm not so sure that's correct. It seems like they're purposely omitting the last officer that died, which was Midland K9 Police Officer Chad Simpson, who happened to be a secret police, and you can understand why they're misleading the public, omitting the evidence, etc. And so I shared that. This is my Facebook at Buddy Wayne Webb here, and it's my belief that the last death of the Midland police officer was Chad Simpson, stopped by his home on December 15, 2014, while on duty, murdered his wife and killed himself. I feel sure that I read that, but I also noticed that posted news stories were deleted. My Facebook will show proof of bad links from story deletions, which I believe are connected with the misinformation and cover up that goes on here in Midland, Texas, with our press. Hey, just last year, my private investigator, Empire Private Investigations, confirmed that Simpson was one of the 9 secret police that had been accidentally caught on camera sneaking into my home and covering up the murder attempt on my life when the police report showed no police were there. One thing happened with Heidelberg yesterday is that my understanding there was a burglary call, alarm. Police went over there, and the homeowner thought they were the burglars and shot at the flashlight, shot the camera. Well, the news is reporting we loudly, announced we were entering, and they've arrested and charged that homeowner that was the crime victim of this burglary with manslaughter for the death of that police officer. So the question is, were them police sneaking into the home like they did at my home, and is that their modus operandi? Is that how they normally do business around here? And I want to show you the evidence on that. It's important to note that nobody was held accountable even after they were caught on camera. That's the secret police at my home. That a camera they tried to disable, and MBD has never made a change in the way they do business. So it's not surprising to think that Heidelberg and his guys thought that they could sneak into that home, and then that's basically what I said there. And that's where he got shot. The practice of never admitting fault and blatant lack of accountability in the Midland Police Department may have been a factor in the death of Midland Police Officer Heidelberg. I suspect our police officers have been told the press won't tell the public on them, even if they get caught sneaking into a home and stealing evidence. This is the normal way of doing business here, and their modus operandi. And I'm going to show you that. They got caught on a camera. They tried to disable at my house. I got the police report showing they're not here. They stole evidence I told them about, and nothing's changed. So it's not surprising Heidelberg and his guys were sneaking in the home where he got shot by the homeowner, and so maybe that homeowner shouldn't be arrested and sitting in jail. Anyway, 2 days after Midland K9 police officer Chad Simpson was alleged to have murdered his wife and killed himself, I posted a picture from my security camera picture of him inside my home, but he was not identified at that time. There was no police report. I had pictures on my camera, and the police report showed they wasn't at my home. The police report showed no policeman at home. Anyway, those former secret police were also referred to as criminals dressed like police. I have videos where I called them dressed like police because we had no police report, because of the illegal and covert entry into my home by police officers. The Facebook post, that Facebook also contained a story called Rape and Murder, the one posted 2 days before Chad Simpson murdered his wife, Midland K9 police officer Chad Simpson, which was about a young girl murdered at a 2010 oil show party when she refused to prostitute. My friend, who was there and was a witness, was afraid to testify and told me that high-level police were there. She would leave my home and be at this party in 5 minutes, so I knew it was close by, and I have reason to believe that it's in the underground facility Rhonda Denman Rogers said was a half block from that home, and other people have said was here. There's one woman recorded on a phone call, secretly recorded, saying there's 4 3-bedroom homes, 25 foot deep here, and I've got other people recorded and documented saying underground facility and tunnels is here. I believe this is where they're having them the prostitution parties, and police were there. See, and so now you can see what's really going on here. The story MPD officer Chad Simpson murdering Sandra Simpson is typical of the news sources in our area, which often omit facts and evidence to mislead the public. It looks like a connection to human trafficking and sex trafficking is connected, such as the famous oil show prostitution parties that we've all heard about. What I want to show you here This is my Facebook timeline right here, and you can do it on your timeline. See, it says timeline. If you change that date, you can go to 2014. Okay, so go to December. This is when Midland K-9 police officer Chad Simpson died. And I'm gonna scroll down, and what I'm looking is at the date, December 29th. And these, you can do that on mine, you can do it on yours or on anybody's. They'll let you surf their timeline, and mine is wide open, of course. And what I'm looking at, December 15th, when that Midland police officer murdered his wife and killed himself. Okay, and see, I read, I just feel sure that I read that he was on duty, stopped by his house, and that's when that happened. But there's been news articles that were deleted. I mean, I posted them, and now you come up and the links are gone. You know, they're no longer there. You know, and I don't know if that's an example. December 19th. Yeah, see, page not found. See, CBS 7 deleted that link right there. And so this is a bad link. So, you know, this could have been one of the news stories that I'm talking about. And now they go, oh, no, we didn't say that. No, what you did was delete it. It's what you did. You did say it, and you deleted it. Okay, and here is one of the security camera pictures of the Midland K-9 police officer. Well, it took 6 years to figure out this was the murderer, Chad Simpson. Okay. And look at the date on that, December 18th, okay? And here's more pictures of secret police. Remember, officially, they're not even in my home, okay? And so is it surprising that Heidelberg and his guys were sneaking into a home, you know? Were they held accountable? Or they fired, told, don't sneak into homes, is still evidence, you know? And you know, was I vindicated? No, you know? Okay, here's another one, CBS 7. Bad link. See what I'm saying? They were deleting the stories, you know. That's what's going on. They're deleting them stories. And what I really want to get to is here on December 13th. Right here, December 13th, 2 days before Chad Simpson murdered his wife, is a story called Rape and Murder. And I unknowingly posted the picture of this murderer, this Midland K-9 police officer that was caught, and him and the other secret police caught sneaking in my home and stealing evidence, okay? And so you can come back here and you can read this rape and murder story, which is a sex trafficking murder is what it is, at a 2010 oil show. These are famous. Everybody around here's heard about these famous and wild oil show prostitution parties. You know, the tough old roughnecks, you know, and they, you know, hard drinkers and the link to prostitution. Everybody's heard about this all our life. Well, you know, but what I didn't know is that, you know, they were handled in an underground facility and they were murdering the homeowners above it, you know. And so anyways, I wanted to show you that. Also on my YouTube channel, and this is important, under Buddy Webb is my YouTube channel. Very important video, how to get away with murder, just fact-filled is what it is. But the main one I want to show you here is why disable the cameras. Go watch that video and you'll see that the police, the secret police that caught at my house, they intentionally, on purpose, they never planned on getting caught. They tried to disable the cameras that caught them. So also you can see that their culture and what I believe they're trained to do is to lie, to steal evidence, and even destroy the life of the crime victims. And you know, and so we need to look and not do so much trust on, you can tell, on the press and our police force, and we need some accountability here in Midland.